Well, let's get into the legal sauce.
This is It Was a Thing on TV.
Total Red Man has ever done something like this to me! It's, time!
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the dregs of humanity!
Hey guys, we got a surprise live show for you. Now, we've just recorded this moments after Gary Busey's Pet Judge. And Mike doesn't know what it is, and Chico doesn't know what it is.
No clue.
Okay. Well, guys, hold on a second. Give me 1 second here. Okay. All right, guys, I hope you'll see this when I hit the share screen. So, praying, hoping. Okay. Do you see what it says on the screen?
Oh my god! What are you going to do, Greg?
I think that's a yes. We do see what's on your screen.
What is this?
No.
Okay, I'm going to read this right now. In this episode of Personal Injury Court, a woman sues a local baseball team owner for $50,000 after suffering an eye injury when the team's mascot throws a bag of peanuts. With his no-nonsense approach, Judge M. Gino Brogdon Sr. presides over the courtroom.
And this is from the Personal Injury Court YouTube channel, and which they have a whole bunch of episodes, including, and they released it just last night, guys, the episode with Big D. Okay, so
I can't wait to see this.
Okay, guys, are you ready for this? This is going to be an exciting episode.
I can't wait to see this.
Okay, here we go. Nugent versus Rodriguez. Let's get into the legal sauce.
He actually said, let's get to the legal sauce.
He said the line! He said the line!
Good day, everyone. This is the matter of Nugent versus Rodriguez. Miss Nugent, it's my understanding from the documents that you submitted to this court that you are suing Mr. Rodriguez for an eye injury that you received at his park involving his mascot. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're asking this court to award you $36,000 in past medical bills, $14,000 for pain and suffering, for a total award of $50,000. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
$36,000 in damages? Doesn't she have health insurance?
This is a freak accident, and you shouldn't be held responsible for this.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. Let's get into the legal sauce. Now,
he said the line! He said the line!
Baseball family?
Yes, we are.
Tell me about that.
Well, Your Honor, we've been going to baseball games for as long as I can remember. Every year we go as a family. I go with my dad. We always sit in the same seats every time we go to the
Has
game
anyone ever
behind
told you
home
you
plate.
look like Amber
So really
Stevens
a family
West?
ritual kind
Yes.
of thing.
She
Every
does.
year.
And Mr. Rodriguez, that's the kind of thing you want at your park, is people making it just part of their
Hey,
family,
Chico, since
right?
this
In
was
fact,
scripted
I
too, it
relate
could
to
be
that.
Amber
You know,
Stevens
Me
West.
personally, I grew up in the baseball family. My grandfather owned this team 50 years ago. He's the one that started this franchise. My
And this
father,
is the Bantam Rooster.
the Bantam Roosters, yes, sir. One of the things that
Hey,
I
Greg, you're the
personally enjoy
baseball
is the
expert.
fact that families
Bantam
like the Nugents
Roosters,
can
real
come
or
and
no?
enjoy,
No.
you know,
No.
a safe environment.
I
where
looked it up.
Good
No.
entertainment is going to happen.
No, Bantam
Especially
is a
with our
type of
mascot.
rooster.
And your mascot's name is what?
Home Run Roo.
Home Run Rooster. That's the Bantam Roosters
That's
mascot.
the show
Roosters
image,
mascot,
Greg.
yes,
Take
sir.
a note of that.
So y'all
That's
sit
the
in the
show
same
image.
spot.
No, the show image is later at the
Right.
end.
Okay, real baseball lovers. That's really what you want,
Right.
Mr. Rodriguez.
Sure is, you know, and the best part about the fact that they attend our games, the seats that
He's
they
just
do,
standing there.
is actually
Okay.
what we call Home Run Rooster's Nest.
Okay.
That's where he's stationed, and he passes out peanuts in that area.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Miss Nugent, you and your dad are sitting at the park. So on this day, tell me how this happened.
Music is playing. We're excited. My favorite player is at home plate. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere.
Definitely not all of a sudden.
Yes, Your Honor, it was all of a sudden.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, it feels like a bag of rocks hit my eye. Like, it was so painful. I had never experienced pain like that. To where
Has
I
been
thought
going
at
to
first it was
Roosters
a
games for
baseball
years.
until I realized
No
that it was
shit.
peanuts.
You're certainly not expecting to get hit with anything when you're behind home plate.
Exactly. There's a net and everything.
Mr. Rodriguez.
There is a net and
what's
everything.
up with folks getting hit behind the backstop?
Their seats are located around 10 rows up.
Okay.
We have signs all around the stadium, and on our tickets, the ticket holder assumes all risks at our games of flying objects.
I was just going to mention that. That's how she's not going to win this case. Defense is going to win for that reason.
Right. Sheriff Matt,
the liability on the back of the ticket.
Let me take a peek at it. All right. This is the Bantam Roosters ticket. It says the carrier of this ticket assumes
they actually use
all
tangible
risks
tickets
and
in
dangers accompanying this
2019 or
baseball
whatever?
game, including danger of being injured by thrown or batted baseball.
Used
That's
a
what all your
tangible
tickets say.
Baseballs,
in 2019.
Now, Mr. Rodriguez,
if you go to the box
it
office,
does
they'll
say
give you an actual
baseballs,
ticket.
batted
Well,
balls.
yeah, I
Doesn't
get
say
that.
anything
I use
about
tickets for
peanuts
Woodpeckers
now.
games.
But also, the legalese, I'm sorry, the legal sauce on the ticket would not be in that big of text.
Well, from a legal perspective, all risks are all risks that are reasonably anticipated. When you go to a baseball game, you anticipate getting hit by a baseball, maybe. Peanuts, not so much. So I'm not sure that all risks includes peanuts legally.
We offer free peanuts. And in our stadium, especially in the area in which they were sitting, Home Run Roo actually gives peanuts to all the people in that area that request, peanuts.
Did you all get the peanuts for free?
I didn't request.
Not on this day, but before,
Sure,
when you went to see
absolutely.
the Bantam Roosters, you ate the peanuts,
Sure,
right?
of course.
Sure. So Home Run Roo throws the peanuts out. Those peanuts are free.
Now, the peanuts are free. Now, I'll let you know that
Free
when I
peanuts.
spoke
Got
to
it.
It's been a
Mr.
tradition.
Harper,
It's been a tradition, so.
it's been a tradition for 50 years that we throw peanuts for free for our fans.
So free peanuts.
Yes,
So
sir. That
that's
day,
a mannequin.
the father, Mr. Nugent,
It
was
is,
actually
but it's
requesting
funny that
peanuts.
he's
They were
standing
taunting,
there.
and they were
We were
yelling
not
at
taunting, Your
Home
Honor.
Run
Now,
Roo.
taunting how?
We expect taunting at our games. We know that it's going to happen, but it's usually happening to the opposing team, not the mascot.
So how do you taunt a mascot?
All right. Well, Mr. Harper,
Easily.
who I actually brought with me today, he states that the plaintiffs were yelling at him, saying that he couldn't throw that far, that he wasn't going to make the peanuts to them. And after he engaged with them visually, he decided, you know what, I'm going to give these peanuts to this family right here. And it just so happened, the father could not catch the peanuts.
Mr. Nugent, everybody's having fun. Were you interacting with Home Run Roo and saying, look, we need some peanuts, throw them to me? Well, what were you saying? Treat me like I'm Home Run Roo.
Hey, you don't like a spring chicken to me. Come on, throw it out here. Throw it over here.
Okay, and you're going back and forth
that's
with
some
him, and then
world-class
he eventually
heckling right
throws
there.
the peanuts to you.
Yeah.
But I didn't request peanuts, Your Honor. They came out of nowhere and hit me in the face.
Miss Nugent, did you know that your dad was going back and forth with Home Run Roo?
I heard him going back and forth, so I saw Home Run Roo. However, Your Honor, I'm at a baseball game.
But that
I'm
has
not
nothing
there
to do
for
with it.
peanuts. I'm there to watch the games.
Was he taunting him? Because if he's taunting a mascot, I can't imagine your boyfriend going to the game with y'all.
No.
He done brought up the
He was not
boyfriend.
taunting. We're at a baseball game. It's loud. You have to say
Maybe he's
over
a little-
here,
maybe
but
he
not
need to take a break
taunting.
with Red.
Yeah, but I can't imagine y'all were out there saying, Home Run Roo, may I request a bag of peanuts, please?
no.
Well, not so
Right?
formal, but
No.
you can ask without taunting. My father wasn't taunting him.
Well, it seems to me
Your father
if
was
I'm
totally
Home Run
perfect.
Roo, and you say, look, you throw like a little kid. You can't throw them over here. Give me those nuts. Give me those nuts. I'm going to throw them hard.
I know that can't be
Saying
taken the
things
wrong
like
way.
that.
Well, let me hear from Home Run Roo himself. That's James Harper.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harper, would you stand up, please? Sir. How long have you been Home Run Roo?
I've been Home Run Roo for the last 5 years. I've actually played for this baseball organization, and when I retired, I became the mascot.
Well, you know what,
So-
Your Honor? He may be a rooster, but he is no spring chicken. And apparently, like, you see that mask right
Yes,
there?
ma'am.
He probably couldn't even see out of it, which made his
That would
aim off.
make two of
Well,
us.
let me find that out. Let me find that out.
Well, it was a very
Mr.
bad
Harper.
day that day. It was sweaty. Yeah, I think
Right, he could have
I think
got
he
sweat in
slipped
his
it,
face.
slipped his
Let me hear
balls.
from Home Run Roo. Mr. Harper,
Yes, sir.
when you have this headpiece on and the body piece, you become Home Run Roo, right?
Absolutely.
Now, as Home Run Roo, you got to look out of this thing and see people, right?
They're showing pictures
Do you
of Home
remember
Run
this
Roo.
incident? Seeing these
In
folks in
action.
the stand when you had that headpiece on?
I do.
And tell me what happened.
Well, you know, it was a normal day, baseball game. I was passing out peanuts to fans.
Passing them out?
Tossing them, slightly tossing them.
Okay.
So Mr. Nugent and Mrs. Nugent were heckling me. Once they started taunting me, the crowd started getting involved. I started cheering them on, telling me, yo, you can't make it. You throw like a girl. You can't reach it all the way up here. So then Mr. Nugent over here puts his hands in the air like he's ready to receive the peanuts. I toss them underhand to him, hit him directly in the hands. The bag of peanuts slipped through his hands and ended up hitting his daughter in the eye.
Your Honor, his aim
Mr. Nugent, did you try to catch the peanuts?
Well, did you?
I was trying to protect
How fast
my
was he
daughter.
throwing it that
I
it hurt her eye? Like 100 miles an hour?
Playing catch.
But he threw them so hard, and his aim was off.
Your Honor.
Did he throw them hard, Mr. Nugent?
He threw them hard.
Did you throw those peanuts hard?
Your Honor, it was an underhand toss that hit him directly in his hands. But Butterfingers over here let him slip through his hands, and then they ended up hitting his daughter.
Well, how big of a bag of peanuts are we talking about?
Well, you know, Your Honor, I actually brought a bag of peanuts and a radar gun. So we could actually show you if you'd like a demonstration.
I would like to see that.
Okay, perfect.
Right.
Put the gloves on, and I want you to put the headpiece on, too.
Oh, no. Is this the show image, Greg?
And because I don't want you to
no,
injure
not
Sheriff
yet.
Matt, I'd like you to
no.
throw them to your boss.
Watch out, Dad. Step
No,
back.
step aside.
Give me your best, because they're 10 rows up.
Exactly.
I need my peanuts.
27, Judge.
That's moving, guys.
Now,
that's
mine.
moving.
Right.
That's not a toss. That's a fastball.
Exactly.
27
You may
miles an
take
hour
the
is a
headpiece
fast.
off
You've never
and
played.
the, gloves,
You've never played
And you may return back to the
basketball,
podium.
have you?
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Rodriguez, I mean, this is not a small item. These peanuts are hard.
Exactly.
And they're traveling 10, 15 feet at 20-something miles an hour.
Right. Thank you.
So, Ms. Nugent, you have a detached retina
Yes, Your
and a
Honor.
damaged eye.
Yes.
What are you going through?
My vision is not the same as it used to be.
Oh, no.
I can't even do simple things like drive myself around anymore. I have to get somebody else to drive me around. I was a flight attendant, and I can't go to work pushing a cart down an aisle looking like a pirate. Like, I can't go to work like that.
Are you serious?
Really? That is so disrespectful.
Are you
Did you
serious?
just laugh about this?
Very disrespectful.
Mr. Harper, you're the one that threw the peanuts. You damaged a woman's eye, and you have the nerve to come in my courtroom and laugh about it? Sir, please sit
Oh,
down.
Mr. Brock, Judge Brockton don't play.
Ms. Nugent, I'm looking at your medical bills here. You have a lot of them. It's
A lot.
$36,000. You've asked this court to award you $14,000 for pain and suffering. What's your biggest worry about this eye?
I will never, ever be able to have my full vision again, and that I could possibly go completely blind in my eye. And so my dad has been great and is helping as much as he can, but he can only do so much.
If your father can catch a bag of peanuts, I wouldn't be here losing my job.
Mr. Harper, get out of my courtroom!
Are
Get him out
are
of
you
here!
serious? Are you?
Calm down.
Harper and Rue just got ejected.
To understand your eye injury, we must hear from an ophthalmologist, and this court has consulted Dr. Lauren Yancey. Sheriff Matt, will you bring Dr. Yancey into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good day, Doctor. Dr. Yancey, what is a detached retina?
Well, the retina is a thin layer of tissue that lines the back of the eye, and it really acts like the film in the camera. It's what actually captures the picture and allows that picture to be transmitted to your brain. When the retina is torn, it can start as a small tear that can gradually progress and cause complete peeling of the retina off the back of the wall of the eye, much like wallpaper can come down if just the corner's torn up. As the retina begins to detach, it might seem like just some flashing lights and some floaters in the beginning. Now, if the retina becomes completely detached, then there's a complete loss of vision.
Well, what's the recovery time for this kind of thing?
It can vary depending on the extent of how much retina has actually torn away from the back of the eye. If it's a small tear, it can be something that only requires several weeks of recovery after surgery. However, if the entire retina detaches, that's a pretty extensive repair and can take months, sometimes years, to reach full visual potential, and that may never be the same.
Is it possible that slowly throwing a bag of peanuts like this could hit someone and detach their retina?
Enough blunt trauma to an eye can cause a detachment. I've had even a patient where their spouse rolled over in bed and just their hand flapping over in night caused a retinal detachment. However, I think the right hit from any blunt trauma can cause a detachment.
All right. Thank you, doctor. You are released.
For the record, Lauren
Mr.
Yancey
Nugent,
is an
you've been
actual
quiet most of this day.
ophthalmologist.
Looking back on
in
this, do you feel a little
Carrollton,
bit
Georgia.
responsible for your daughter's injuries?
I do, sir.
Oh.
I feel bad for not catching the peanuts. To see her in such pain, it's heartbreaking.
To assume responsibility.
I shall not assume responsibility because this is your fault. This guy is working for you. He blew it. He blew it, sir.
The toss or the catch? What was blown?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
Ms. Nugent, Mr.
Just
Nugent,
curious, what
Mr.
position
Rodriguez,
does
I've
Dad
heard everything
play?
I need to hear, and I'm
Is
ready
it like
to
an
make my decision.
E10?
Folks, the plaintiff has to prove basically
Give your golf clap
three
on that.
things. The plaintiff, you, Ms.
Well, since he was supposed to catch the ball, wouldn't it be an
Mr.
E1
Rodriguez was wrong
or E2?
and that his wrong caused
behind
your
the backside,
terrible
E2.
eye
Okay.
injury.
Verdict.
Here today, you've put up evidence that it was Home Run Rue that threw the peanuts to your dad. They went through his hands and hit you in the eye and changed your life forever. So this is not your fault. Here, Mr. Rodriguez, there are plenty of folks that catch peanuts, plenty of folks that interact with Home Run Rue. This should have been just a great, another family day. This is what happens at baseball parks. Things fly. You believe Home Run Rue throwing the peanuts is just what folks do, and it's Mr. Nugent's fault that his daughter's eye got injured, but not yours.
Did you notice the word
The law
peanuts
looks
there
at
for the closed captioning? It said,
timing of
yeah,
incidents.
penis.
That is, things where they happen, what happens before and after a given time means something. These events are as follows. Home Run Rue sees your dad says, throw some peanuts. He throws the peanuts. The speed doesn't matter. Your dad tries to catch the peanuts and they hit you in the eye. The law looks at what's the last responsible cause for your injuries. In proving wrong caused harm, you clearly are harmed. The peanuts caused your injury, but the last event in this chain is your dad trying to catch them. Because he did not catch the peanuts, as much as it pains me to find against you, I must, because your dad is responsible for your injuries. And in that regard, I find for the defendant. That is my final verdict, and this matter is adjourned. Our attorneys across America just viewed this case for the
Didn't I
first
say
time.
the defense would win like 2 minutes in?
Yeah,
The fact that the plaintiff is
Yeah.
ready to go for medical
Thank
treatment
you.
is not unusual.
And I don't
People
have a
often hope they
JD.
will get better and don't want to take the time to go to the doctor.
This is an attorney
Plaintiff's injuries are
advertising, by the
severe,
way.
Potentially permanent.
Richard
From the
Harris Law
testimony, the
Firm
plaintiff
in
knew
Las
that the
Vegas,
mascot would
Nevada.
throw peanuts in her direction when they called for them. Her failure to pay attention and Dad's inability to catch them were the causes of her injury.
Okay, this is a show image coming up right here. Shot a Home Run Rue, and Rodriguez like, yes, yes. Made in Georgia.
Well, yeah, Chico mentioned the ophthalmologist was real, and in Georgia, yeah, this was done in Georgia, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is the show image right here.
Stacey Sagan, you must be proud.
Home Run Rue.
Home Run Rue.
Just sitting there with his baseball cap on sideways.
But and he's wearing a gold chain.
He's wearing a gold chain. He's got the bling bling.
He's got the Manny Machado chain going on there.
Oh god, he's got the look. What are those Cuban links, brother?
That looks like if you ordered a mascot off a Wish, that's what you'd get. I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of mascots because I love going to minor league baseball games, and they don't look as cheap and generic as that.
No. Oh my god. That is the worst. If that was a real mascot, that'd be the worst mascot ever.
Even worse than the Wichita State Shockers.
Even worse than Big Red.
Don't make fun of Big Red.
I'm not making fun of Big Red.
I got a family member who goes to Western Kentucky, and he got his picture taken with Big Red when he committed to Western Kentucky.
Okay, I'll come up with something worse. How about Harvey the Hound from the Calgary Flames?
Oh.
Well, actually, I was going to ask Chico because his minor league team is the Woodpeckers.
The Bunker the Woodpecker is boss.
Well, I was going to say, how does the Woodpecker look compared to Home Run Roo? Like, does he look
I'm so glad you asked that question. Let me get you a picture of Bunker the Woodpecker. The Bunker the Woodpecker, of course, the mascot of the Fayetteville Woodpeckers, my local MILB team, affiliated with the Houston Astros for whatever it's worth. But here's the photo from the Woodpeckers Facebook page. I'm going to put it in our chat here.
On Facebook?
On Facebook, yeah.
Okay, let me go over there now.
Oh, okay. Right here, and boom. That is a picture of our mascot.
Oh, he looks way better than that.
Pretty good looking cat, right?
That's a quality mascot. Yeah.
I actually have a picture of myself with Bunker on my Facebook page.
I do like that they made it like in the style of the old Astros uniform.
That was for Throwback Thursday night.
Greg literally took that right out of my mouth. I was going to say, that looks just like your Houston Astros jerseys from the 70s and 80s. That's a great throwback.
It is indeed a great.
But no, that looks like a quality mascot. Look at those eyes. The eyes, those are really realistic looking eyes. So I'm wondering if the mesh that the mascot looks through, I wonder if it's in the mouth.
Has to be, but the mouth is like covered by two plastic-looking jaws of life-looking things.
But yeah, that's a quality mascot. I like that. Plus, also, I'm sorry, that mascot is buff. He's been doing his squats.
He is in an army town. He needs to be able to compete. But yeah, here's a picture of me with Bunker and his jersey.
Oh,
I can
find it.
Here's my picture with him right there.
Oh yeah, on
May
Star
the
Wars
Fourth be
Day.
with you.
Yeah,
Yes.
may the fourth be with you. All right. But I'll tell you what. He's no sock squatch of the Burlington Sock Puppets.
Burlington Sock Puppets?
You don't know who the Burlington Sock Puppets are?
I've never heard of them. I've heard of the New Hampshire Rumble Ponies, but I've never heard of the Burlington Sock Puppets.
No,
I'm looking at Sock Squad.
The Binghamton Rumble Ponies is the Mets AA
Oh,
team.
Binghamton. I'm sorry. Oh, no, New Hampshire's the Fisher Cats. I'm sorry about that.
Okay,
I got
so
my Eastern League teams mixed up there.
Okay, so the Burlington Sock Puppets are in the Appalachian League. And as you know, when they did the reorganizing of all the minor leagues and stuff, they made the Appalachian League a summer collegiate league.
Yeah.
And one of the teams in the new version of the Appalachian League is a team called the Burlington Sock Puppets. But they have a mascot, and his name is Sock Squatch. And he is exactly
that's a sock.
I was going to say, is it just sock?
No, it's not the logo.
It looks like, it basically looks like Sully from Monsters, Inc. if he was made of socks.
Yeah, I'm going to show you that's in the chat right now.
What?
Yes.
Apparently he's got all the socks that go missing in your dryer. All those Those single socks.
That's why he's called Sock Squatch.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't even know what to think at this point.
But yeah,
I think it looks cute. I think it looks darling. That's just me.
Okay, the Appalachian League, is that part of that draft league or the draft?
Well, no, the draft league is its own thing with other teams formerly from the New York Penn League.
Okay, yeah. Because our local, well, not really local, it's about 50, 60 miles away. Mahoning Valley, the Scrappers, they're part of the draft league.
Yeah, and the Trenton Thunder, too, from the Eastern League, formerly, who used to be the Yankees AA affiliate before it went over to Somerset when they left the Atlantic League. So
yeah, and actually, since you mentioned the Burlington minor league team, they used to be a single A affiliate of the former Indians.
And the Kansas City Royals, too.
Yeah.
So, all right. But our final thoughts about Home Run Roo.
That is not that looks downright scary.
I'm not rushing to go get a bobblehead of Home Run Roo. No.
But also, why do they have such large bags of peanuts?
Those didn't look like large bags to me. I mean, when I go to Guardians games, the bags of peanuts, I think, are actually that size, if not even a bit bigger. I'm just
thinking like the small airline-sized bags of peanuts they give.
Oh, no. Those are like 2 handfuls of peanuts. They give you more than that at a baseball game. But, of course, I think the key word here is free. For free, you'd think the peanuts would be a little smaller. And the thing is, I think if it was a smaller bag of peanuts, you could throw that a lot harder, and I think that would do a lot more damage to the eye. Because really, those bags of peanuts, at least like I said, the ones that I get at Guardians games and I get at the stores, they can't inflict that much damage, especially, it's a 27 mile per hour fastball. There's no such thing as a 27 mile per hour fastball.
If that's a fastball, then you haven't been to many baseball games.
No. But our thoughts about the legal sauce.
As I said, like 2 minutes in, I knew the defense was going to win. Because, again, the liability on the back of the ticket basically says you're responsible for your own injuries, whether it's coming from the bat and generally it's from batted balls. But, it could be balls thrown into the crowd, when after the inning's done. Hey, all the kids say, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that the defense won this.
I'm not surprised either because...
Well, I should also say, again, using air quotes, the defense won. Because this is as fake as a $3 bill.
Indeed.
But, that guy who played the mascot was hilarious. Are you serious?
Yeah. And not as serious as Judge Brogdon. He's like, basically... Get out of my courtroom with that mess.
Oh, God.
Ball, get out of my nachos. Am I right?
Peanuts, get out of my eye.
Oh, where was Biff when we needed him? But, yeah, this episode of Personal Injury Court, this was very much a thing on TV. So that's going to do it. Oh, God. Yeah. That's going to do it for this live show, and we'll have some more stuff for you coming down the pike, and we'll see you next time.
And don't forget, if you want to know more about Personal Injury Court, go to our Podbean feed. We did an episode about it.
Episode 117, yep.
Specifically about Big D and the sex swing.
We love you, Big D.
But don't Google sex swings.
No, don't.